I've launched a campaign to save Ware Post Office. We've lost all our banks. We need this post office. What's your experience and why do you think we need to save the post office?
Well, when I came to Ware 20 years ago, there was a post office and there were several banks on the high street. Now there are no banks and just the post office for people who want to use it for banking purposes. But there are the rest of us who use it to post parcels, non-standard letters. I never go in here without there being several people there. So it's a really important part of the middle of Ware. And if it wasn't here, we'd have to get in our cars and go somewhere else.
Absolutely, that doesn't help the environment either, does it?
No, not at all.
So there are lots of vulnerable people who cannot make journeys either by car, by bus, and struggle to even walk, don't they? So I've been in here today and there's a queue, which says to me that there's a demand.
There's always a queue.
Yeah, there are developments to the east and north of Ware. We think it's a growing town, don't we?
We certainly do. There are new build all round.
Yes, absolutely. So I've written to the Minister in charge. He's going to have a look at the possibility for a banking hub.
Yes.
I mean, just to get some banking services into Ware would be a positive thing, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
I mean, ideally we'd like this to stay open, but I've also written to different businesses around Ware to see if we could have another counter service elsewhere in the town. Would that still be good to have something in the town centre?
Oh, it would be really important to have something in the town centre, just where people can walk to and do all the things that they need to do in the post office.
Yes.
I mean, many people need it for most of their banking, for paying money in, for getting money out. And it's absurd, really, that a town of this size and growing would have no banks and no post office.
Well, thank you, Rosemary. I mean, as a community, I think this town centre is an amazing town. It's a lovely high street. It's an amazing town. I think we deserve to have those basic services, particularly for people who aren't online and who can't travel further afield to have them.
I couldn't agree more.